The Maldives, an island nation located in Indian Ocean, is considered by most as a dream honeymoon destination with turquoise waters, crystalline white beaches, and expensive villas. It is also known for its over-the-water bungalows, but most scuba divers explore the Maldives by live aboard dive safari. It's fun to have a vacation here, but before you do that, let's take a look at 19 interesting facts about the country. Before going to the beaches of the Maldives, you must have a very high sun protection. Because of its location close to the equator, Maldives receive a vast amount of sun rays. They strike at 90 degrees, so almost direct. Beware, cause long exposure to the sun rays increases the chance of skin cancer. In Maldives, some island shapes can be changed by nature. Some of the sandbanks get entirely submerged at high tide and surface only at low tide. So every day, a fresh island is born. Maldives has official sanctuaries for the world's biggest fish, whale shark, with 3 places along the archipelago. The Maldives are one of the few places on Earth where you can have close encounter with whale sharks all year round. The Maldives is considered to be the lowest country in the world, with an average of 1.5 meters only above sea level. Its highest point, on Vilingili Island, is only 7 feet and 7 inches above sea level. Scientists estimate that the country will sink by the end of the century, unless government's current efforts prove to be effective. One of the solutions is to create eco-friendly resorts like Taj Exotica and Soneva Fushi. The Maldives were a crossroads of the ancient trading routes. Today's Maldivian multiple faces are the fruit of a civilization mix: Indian, African, European, Arabian, Asian. Doni, a famous traditional Maldivian boat, has a shape inspired by the ancient Arabian sailing dhow, a trading ship commonly used in Indian Ocean around 11th century. Millions of cowrie shells can be found in Maldives. These are used as units of money during medieval time. This is the reason why presently shells commonly ornate Maldivian coins. Houses in Maldives are used to be made by corals. However, this traditional housing is now prohibited for the protection of the coral reefs. You can still see some of these houses in Malé and local islands. Maldives has a traditional drum-based music called Bodu Beru, meaning big drum. which is a reminder of Maldives' long relations with East Africa a few centuries ago. It is believed that this music was introduced to the Maldives by sailors from the Indian Ocean region. Maldives is made up of 99% water. It has approximately 1,200 islands. Around 800 are still uninhabited. 200 islands are populated, and around 87 host hotels and resorts. The rest of the islands are used for agriculture, picnics, governmental assets, industrial activities, airports, and even jails. The whole of Maldives stretches over 90,000 square kilometers. The Maldives flag has various symbolic colors and meaning. Green represents peace and the national tree, which is coconut. A color red for the blood when they fought for independence. And a white crescent represents Islam. One of the symbols of the Maldivian emblem is the coconut tree, considered as the national tree of the islands and the only natural shade protection of Maldives beaches. These trees can reach up to 100 years and can grow up to 30 meters. The wood of coconut tree is extremely solid and it is used to build donis. Some of the smallest islands in the world can be found in Maldives. Some of these with no more than a few square meter size. 6 kilometers long is the size of the longest island. Some donis crews and captains still do not use GPS or compass to navigate through the atolls and islands. They use the bow of their donis and the stars to find their ways throughout the coral labyrinth. Some have the rare ability to carefully observe the moves of the lagoon surface during clear nights. The amazing sand of the Maldives Islands are of coralline origins. It is white and extremely fine. These kind of beaches are rare. They represent less than 5% of the world beaches. The rest are mostly made of quartz. The literacy rate of Maldives is at 98%. Government believe that education is a major key to the future success of Maldives. A unified education program established since 1978 by UNICEF teaches not just the children, but caregivers and parents. As a consequence, 100% children are enrolled in primary schools. Due to the critical climate change and rising ocean levels, a number of islands have already evacuated its people. To solve this, A cabinet meeting was held by President Mohamed Nasheed at the bottom of the ocean, making the Maldives as the first country in the world to place a governmental meeting on scuba. They are seated around a table and using hand signals and slates. The cabinet endorsed an SOS message from the Maldives to be presented at the UN Climate Change Summit.
Actually trying to send our message, let the world know what is happening and what will happen to the Maldives if climate change is not checked. This is a challenging situation, and we want to see that everyone else is also occupied as much as we are, and would like to see that people actually do something about it.
Unlike any other nations, Sundays here are Mondays. Maldives is the smallest Muslim country in the world, and just like other Muslim countries, Maldives weekends are on Friday and Saturday. Although you will never feel like you're working due to its beautiful scenery. Atoll is the only English word derived from Divehi, the Maldivian language. It is originated from the word atoll hu, which means a ring-like formation of coral islands surrounding a lagoon.